Hey there, gang. Time for another comic book unboxing video, and this time we are finishing up the box that we started yesterday. And you're kind of looking at it here on screen. And what was in it yesterday was about 95% Silver Age Marvel. So I'm guessing that's what we're going to see the rest of the way through this box. So if that's your thing, stick around. We're going to have some fun. Hey there, Bobby. Welcome to Shanghalla. My name is Duke, and this is an unboxing video. So, you know the deal. Like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, do all the groovy things. Help us feed the algorithm and build this channel. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see other than these unboxings. But by golly, these unboxings are popular. And it's probably a good thing, because when I first started this channel about a year and 3 or 4 months ago. Initially, I was going to do comic book reviews and couldn't figure out exactly the format I wanted to do. And so these unboxings, and indeed the grading videos that I have done in the past as well, they were good to sort of test, dipping my toe, as it were, because all I had to do was just turn on the camera and start yakking, doing what I normally do every day anyway, which is pulling comic books out of boxes and grading them for sale on eBay, sellername.com comics, if you're interested. But anyway, the unboxing videos, at least, there are some fans of the grading videos as well, but certainly the unboxing videos have proven pretty popular. And I never have yet got around to doing reviews. But anyway, since we're at the unboxing and we're finishing up a box we started yesterday your time, about 90 seconds ago, my time. Let's pick up where we left off, and we left off at some Tales of Suspense. There's number 83. Pretty decent condition on that book. That's nice. This one, I think we saw one earlier. 84, Super-Adaptoid. Number 86, some Captain America action. See? Action. Says so right there. Crisis at the Earth's Core, with the Mole Man looking very tall for the Mole Man, but that could just be the worm's eye view. Here is some Power Man. Before Luke Cage, there was a villain who went by the name of Power Man. The Melter. Gotta love the Melter. Unless you're Iron Man, of course. Some Red Skull action with, oh shoot, I forgot the name. I wanted to say Wakanda, but now I forgot the MCU. What was the city that the Wanda and Quicksilver were from, that they lifted up in the air? God, my memory is so horrible. Latveria? No, not Latveria. That's Doom's place. Well, somebody will say in the comments below, and they'll probably append to it, Duke, you're such an idiot. And you're not wrong. Power versus power. There you go. Half-Face. It's like a Dick Tracy villain. Half-Face. If this be MODOK. Well, I don't think it'd be. Oh, yeah, he is. He's way over here. There's MODOK. If a man be stone, with a gray gargoyle. Here's number 99, and that's the last issue. The next issue, number 100, would be Captain America. And Iron Man would have to make do with a new number 1. The Cobra and Mr. Hyde, a couple of surprising villains to pair off against the God of Thunder, but he fought some D-list nobodies early on. Here's Loki, though. Loki's always going to give you some trouble. That's Journey into Mystery number 108. And we talked last time out about how, Strange Tales, even when it had Doctor Strange and Nick Fury, retained the larger logo for quite a while, even after Tales of Suspense and Tales to Astonish minimized the logo of the actual book title in favor of the hero names. But Thor must have been pretty popular because he took over the full masthead pretty quickly. They were pretty quick to minimize that Journey into Mystery name. They didn't actually change the title, which was probably just to save the expense of having to file a new second-class mailing permit for subscription copies. So that's why they would have done that, just kept that original title, but just minimized it and then, given most of the masthead space to the Mighty Thor. And it's funny that Thor's book was just Thor, was never the Mighty Thor, or at least, during this initial run. But anyway, Thor must have been pretty popular because they gave him full billing pretty quickly. And he never really had to share Journey into Mystery other than the Tales of Asgard backup feature, which was effectively a second Thor story for the most part. Here's an arrival stamp, March 2nd, 1965. And there's Journey into Mystery number 117. Get another stamp here. Pop Art Productions, number 120 of Journey into Mystery, 121. And 122, and that'll be the last pop art because, boop, 123, we're back to Marvel Comics. Floating Heads. Love the Floating Heads, 124. And then this one is the last one, 125. After this, the title becomes just Thor. And this is because at about this time, Marvel has got out from under the limitations of its distributor, Independent News, which was owned by DC Comics, which limited Marvel to just 8 titles per month. At this point, it is sold to the Cadence Corporation and has its own new distributor, Curtis Circulation, which is part of that same company. So, and actually the name of the company I think was actually Perfect Film and Chemical, and then all the different things it was buying up at the time became Cadence Corporation. Number 130 of Thor. 131, always kind of like that logo. I mean that cover. Not a bad logo either, I guess. To become an immortal. Ulik. Ulik, don't see a lot of Ulik anymore. Don Blake, you don't see a lot of Don Blake anymore either, do you? Do you? To die like a god. The Growing Man. It's kind of an unimaginative name. Thor seemed to have a lot of clip art covers like this for some reason. Don't know why. There's another one of that particular issue. The Super-Skrull is somebody who could give Thor a little bit of a run for his money. God, we're right down near the bottom of this box already. I guess I don't really know a lot about Thor. Haven't read a lot of these issues myself. And so I don't really have a ton to say. So you let me know in the comments what you thought of Thor during this period. But like I said, I think Thor was one of the more popular features. It was certainly Stan and Jack's favorite feature outside of the Fantastic Four. So nice troll there. Hela. That's a classic cover. And So to Die. Dun, dun, dun. It's a Loki cover, although that doesn't look very much like Loki. Still 15 cents, and you know what that means, don't you, boys and girls? Well, we're not going to get to see it. Instead, we're switching over to Tales to Astonish, number 54, Giant Man. And only the Wasp can save Giant Man, but she is the captive of the evil El Toro. And there's El Toro, who is just basically a guy in a horned hat. So, he doesn't look all that evil. But anyway, superheroes, we don't need no stinking superheroes. Here's Spider-Man appearing alongside Giant Man, trying to goose those sales a little bit. We've got some kind of a stamp here. Somebody's written number 23 on it, although this is not number 23. They've markered out the actual number. Weird things kids do. Here's Fantastic Four, number 89. Hey, these Fantastic Fours are in pretty nice shape. 15 centers. And here is the Thing, sort of predicting the trials of the Hulk and Superman in later decades, when he gets kidnapped here and becomes part of an intergalactic fight club. There you go, Arena of Death. That was like a 3-parter. Return of the Frightful Four, including Paste Pot Pete. They had to change his name to the Trapster because they were like, nobody's intimidated by Paste Pot Pete. And this is the last stack in this box. So we will zip right through these, see what we've got to look at. And again, these Fantastic Fours are in pretty nice shape. These should do very well on eBay. These look like 7s, 7.5s, maybe a few 8s in here. Doomsday on the Moon, number 98. 99, are we going to get 100? Yes, we are. There it is. Sometimes that gets sent off to CGC. 101. And then 102. This is, I believe, the last Jack Kirby Stan Lee collaboration. Kirby would leave for DC after this, leaving undone a story that would, I think, get split into 2 parts and finished by somebody in, I think it's coming up here. We might get to it. I think it's in 108, 109. Yes, it's this, with the Nega Man. So this was kind of built from, and did they credit Kirby in here? Yeah, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Inking Joe Sinnott. But there's a lot of other work here that was done to kind of bridge all of this together. I mean, Lee pretty much reworked everything. So that's 108 and 109, I think that was. So some people will tell you that the Lee Kirby run goes to 108, 109, but really it goes to 102. This was just unused inventory that kind of got recycled. This book is unfortunately the regular book. There is a version of this, a printing error, where all of the faces look a little green. Call that the seasick cover. And so that's the one you want if you can find it. Here is The Coming of the Overmind. Having a little trouble handling that book. And the last book in this box, Fantastic Four number 114, Who Can Stop the Overmind? Well, who could say? Who could say? But that's it. That's everything in that box. So I've got to grade those up, get them ready to go up for sale on eBay. Again, the seller name is .com Comics. Check it out if you like, or just come back tomorrow and we'll take a look at some more groovy old comic books. And until then, goodbye, good luck, and please be good to each other.